Hey family, what's up? I know it's been a minute since I did like a recording. I did a short last week and I just wanted to drop in and let y'all know. I have been struggling a little bit for sure. Because, trusting again is just not an overnight thing. Like, you don't just say it, right? And it just is. At least that's been the experience for me, because my journey has been on and off with God. It has, every time it's come back around, it's a process. Like when you are believing and then unlearning, it's like a process each time. Entering back onto this walk in a more full way. There's still more things that I want to work on, but in choosing that path again has been challenging in ways too. Testing of faith, all of it. And I realized that I'm like, so there's been times where I haven't really felt like doing a video, or even haven't really felt inspired. And I'm like, God, what is the messages you want me to speak? Like, speak through me. And then I realized, like, I've already gotten so many messages, so many recordings that I haven't even taken the time, honestly, to even go through and create off of voice memos, written notes that I have just from years. But that's not the point. The point is, like, just learning to trust again is also, it has been a process for me. I guess I use myself as an example, but I know that there are people that can relate. I know that I'm not just speaking for myself, and what I'm sharing may resonate with somebody, like where they're at on their journey. So I think that's why it's important too to not like devalue ourselves, like from sharing, from using our voice, because we all have uniqueness about ourselves. If like speaking or podcasting or sharing your testimony, like, you're a person that inspires, encourages, or whether that is you're vulnerable, you're transparent, and you're honest. Like, I do believe it's like a mixture of those things. But you may have people that are assigned to you. And so, like, if your voice was one of the things that you felt like, didn't add value to the conversations, you just need to move through it even still. I'm speaking to myself, but I'm speaking to somebody out there too, because I'll sometimes continuously ask God for the answers. And it's like, sometimes I've already gotten those answers. And I'm looking and I'm searching. And it's like, God is like, you already got everything you need. You just have to walk in it when you're not feeling like walking in it, when you're not feeling inspired. Because sometimes I like to have that feeling, like that word drop in my spirit. But it's like so many words have dropped in my spirit and so many things I have recorded, but you guys don't get to see it, because sometimes it's me in prayer. I'm having private conversation with God. Sometimes it is my prayer, and my prayer turns into that, and my video camera is not on and I'm not recording. And maybe those moments are meant to be shared. Some of them may be, some of them might not be. But that's why, it's navigating many emotions and the life transitions from the setbacks that I experience, and learning to trust God again, right? And surrender, even like my gifts and the things that I want to do, the ideas that I have, like, it's so many, right? And because I see the big picture, I may have discussed this a little bit in my last video, but because sometimes I could see that big picture, the difficulty for me is working through the steps, like working through the plan and knowing, right, that our plan is not always the ultimate plan. And sometimes even your plan gets, or what I would say is even sometimes our plan has to get readjusted, because God might have a different plan. And I myself tend to be a little bit more flexible to that. I like to think anyway, right? However, I had a plan, right, with my business. It didn't go according to plan, right? And that could be choices and decisions, and God has other plans. And it's what the important thing is that I'm learning, if I can share, or this could be helpful to anyone, is the journey. Embracing the journey. Sometimes it does not feel like, and you're unable to measure, because success doesn't look the same for everybody. Like, success may be healing for somebody. It may have nothing to do with finances at all. Part of that is true for me. However, embracing a journey for me has been like probably one of the things that could be like the biggest lesson that I'm still learning, is embracing the journey, being present in the journey. That's how I would describe it best. Being present in the journey, because we deal with so many emotions that come and go, so many ups and downs in lives, like joy and pain and all the in between. And so sometimes there is not just one particular answer or one particular thing or one particular way, because the God, the creator of all things, gave all things and gives all things, and even created us to create, to have vision. Of course, like, I believe that all wisdom and understanding and everything that we possibly could need, want, or desire definitely could come through God. We may not always get everything that we want, but I do believe we could get everything that we need by going to the one who can give it. The one who has already given it by our very existence. And so the journey is something that I'm like really, really learning to embrace, trust again. So I've been struggling with the videos and stuff because, like, literally I'll just be going through the emotions, the feelings. And sometimes, yeah, the feelings got me bogged down. And then I overthink and I get in my head too much. And I'm like, you're not sharing. You're not sharing. No matter what it looks like, even if that looks like what I'm doing right now, coming to you and telling you, yes, I've been struggling. So that's why you haven't seen the videos every week, because there are some times that I allow myself to get in my way. I guess you could say, like, I just continue to keep going. Like, I may fall off that one week, but that next week I'm at it again. Or I may give you like a short in between or something. But I just want to be forthcoming and honest, because I know that there may be, I don't know, but there could be somebody that looks forward to the videos. It could be, one of those things that's like a reminder for somebody to keep going. I know I come across sometimes, I take lots of breaks off of social medias, and I come across some things sometimes and I'm like, wow, it was just what I needed to see to keep me going, to give me enough fuel, enough inspiration to keep going. And that's how I feel when I listen to worship music and things like that. But sometimes, yeah, if I'm honest, I do let my flesh get the best of me. Sometimes I absolutely do. And that is what I'm speaking to, continuing to work through.